But who need, why we talking about all this celebrating and underestimated?
Yeah. Tell us why people aren't hearing about that last topic.
Brittany Matthews, the wife
Beyonce
of Chiefs Kingdom quarterback Pat Mahomes. She
in the news again.
had a viral video, so to say, of her spilling, popping champagne like they won a championship game. But I didn't see no Birdman. So what are you doing? What are you doing? It's a playoff game. You've been here the last 4 years. What are you doing? It seems, but like I was telling John earlier, it seems like she did this just so she could be in someone's conversation. She did it for attention. She didn't have on no mask. Hopefully she didn't catch COVID. But it's like you just doing this for attention. And it's like, why you just can't be happy for your husband? Real quiet, real silent. You got to do the most. You popping champagne. It's the playoffs. You ain't win the Super Bowl yet. Like, come on, man. What you doing? So, I'm done with it. I'm going to let you guys take it from here.
Hey, I'm going to let Walt wrap it out. My only thing with this is I'm not even talking about this because she did it. Like, I think, like, all right, you know what? I'd be annoyed too. I wouldn't confront no one. I'd be annoyed if Pat Mahomes did it to me. Like, I'd be like, dude, come on, man. Like, I ain't trying to, whatever.
Like, round.
Yeah, I gotta go get in my car. I don't want it smelling like alcohol and stuff, like whatever. Well, I gotta drive Uber later on. Everyone gonna think I'm wasted in here. So I'm just like, I wouldn't be cool with it, but I wouldn't confront no one over it. The only reason I'm talking about this is because of her response, man. Her response was probably stupider than the response to her. She said, why can't I just do what I want and people, keep quiet about it pretty much? Like, why can't I just do? And I'm like, listen, none of us can just do what we want. That's not how it works. Like, the second Walt can swing on a punching bag all day. The second he swings in my area is a different story. Like, you can't the second you make contact with other people and infringe on other people's lives,
right?
You can't just do that. You can't, and it's not that she's excited about the Chiefs, man. It really has been about her. Like, I'm sorry, like, she has a track record, man. Like we talked about, if Ndamukong Suh does something wrong, or if Khalil Mack did something wrong, you'd be more likely to be like, oh, Sue did that on purpose because he has a track record.
Mm-hmm.
She has a track record, man. Her and her little brother-in-law or future brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Track records, man. And so that's why no one's like, nah, this is not about the Chiefs. This is not about your husband. This is about you. And the only reason, the big reason I care about it is because I read what Chiefs fans are saying about it. And I think they're split maybe 50-50. I don't know. I didn't take a poll, but I think a lot of Chiefs fans wish that she would go away. Like just be quiet. You know what I mean? Just be quiet, sit in your nice box, make your nice posts. But the second you open that sneaking window and start spraying us and then say, why can't I just do what I want?
Right.
It's like, dude, no, stop. Just stop. Like, we're not children, man. You don't just get to do what you want.
Go ahead, brother Walt.
I mean, honestly, I really don't have too much to say about this. I mean, I just really feel like the soon-to-be Mrs. Mahomes just needs to stay out of social media. You talking about you want to do what you want. I bet everybody wishes, like John said, can do what they want to do, man. Because, man, let's just put it like that. But
it's just such a childish response.
It is, though. And then the fact she had another response that I think she said like "oops" or something like that, and it's just like, man, just please, just relax. Like you said, sit in the box, enjoy your time. It's definitely not the time to be popping champagne, spraying people, especially like you. I mean, you didn't even win the AFC championship yet.
Game.
It was just a divisional round game. So it's just.
It was a crazy game, and I'm sure emotions were crazy.
Right, emotions were high because of the game was so crazy. But that's still, I feel like that's definitely still not a bottle of champagne popping moment. That's just like maybe
not on no one else, man. Like let's say 80%.
I don't know. But yeah, shopping
even if 80% of people down there were okay with it, that other 20% still matter. Like you can't just do what you want. Like that's the whole point. And that's why this is a thing, is because she says stuff like that. It's like, why can't I do what I want? And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, you know, that's not how life works. Maybe for rich people, but eventually it'll catch up with you with them too. Like that, you just don't get to do what you want, and that's such a childish response.
You know what is equivalent to? Imagine like Aisha.
Yeah, John Legend and his wife, man. Like we all love John Legend.
What? Imagine Aisha popping bottles because Steph won the second round of the playoffs. It's the second round. I still got to win 2 more games. What are you doing? 2 more series in his case. In Pat's case, 2 more games before I'm a champ. Why are you popping bottles prematurely? What? Like, sit down. And, you know, like John said earlier, it seemed like her and his younger brother just be. It's like, y'all just want so much attention. Why you just can't be the wife and younger brother of Pat Mahomes? Like, Jesus Christ.
Hey, I say make the most of it, right? But, like, listen, Steph Curry's wife went and made a cooking show and does other stuff. Like, they're not out there. She's not out there spraying people in the stadium with champagne. Like, there's a difference. Like, you can do stuff for attention and profit off of who you're married to. I'm no problem with that. But
I was just about to say,
it's childish, man. It's just childish.
There's other ways that you can move. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's move in silence, man. There's no way. If you want attention, there's other ways that you can gain attention than what you're doing right now, man. Like, it's so many other ways that you can gain attention. Like, especially like who your soon-to-be husband is about to be. Like, it's so many other platforms that you can set up or whatever towards you don't have to gain attention like what you're doing now. So, just know. You just got to switch it up, man, and just pretty much, like I said, sit back, chill, and you just gotta stay off social media, man. Please.
Even like with his brother, what was that this year or last year when he was standing on Sean Taylor's,
memorial?
Yeah, memorial or whatever they were doing for him at the football team stadium. Why are you standing on that making a TikTok?
Yeah, I will say, like, 1% in his defense, I will say maybe he didn't know who Sean Taylor was or what that was, but also there's 99% that says, how are you that, like, out of touch with everything else that you don't even ask, like, what is this special area? Why is this? Like, that's the thing is, man, like, it's so much about them that they do not pay attention to everything else. They do not pay attention to how everyone else feels about anything. And, like, that's the whole thing. Because here's the thing. We wouldn't even talk about it if she didn't respond, or if she had a better response, like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe,
or she wouldn't even done it.
Maybe she
don't do it.
Listen, okay, I will say this, right? We're only talking about this because it's a more fun topic, right? We're not going to talk about all the. There's a lot of things the Chiefs players and the Chiefs coach's son have done that are way worse than this, that detract way worse from the team. No, but I'm just saying, right? So in aspect of all that, like, this is not the worst thing, right? But, like, it's just the fact that it's about them. It's not about the Chiefs. And that's the thing is, right, we don't talk about those topics because they're not more lighthearted, whatever. But, like, so, I mean, I'm not going to criticize her like that. Like, but still, like, it's just, dude, like, you had such a good win. The Chiefs fans do a big thing. And then you have to do, I've seen her more in the news than Pat Mahomes this week. And it's like, why? And then it's because she has such childish responses to this stuff. And it's just, I don't know. That's my take. I'm done.
Yeah.
Grow up. That's all.
On social media, please.
Sit down somewhere. And if you seeing this, Miss Brittany Matthews, call us. Come on the show. Tell us what you was doing. We want to hear from you. Like, what were you thinking in that moment?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm giving a benefit of the doubt. Maybe she was slightly had a few, right? Because there's a lot of players and dumb stuff they regret that had a few. I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt of that, but I'm just saying, man. Like, at some point, you have a track record.
You blaming it on alcohol?
I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. I mean, we know she had some after this moment. I don't know about before, but I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt.
It probably was not her first or her second. We may never know.
Or last.
But
at night. No, look.
Kudos to Chiefs fans. Big game, big moment. Almost sorry for them for that this happened. And kudos to Pat Mahomes. Sorry for him this had to happen. You know what I mean? Like I said,
hopefully nobody got hurt.
Man, Mahomes ain't worried about this, man. Mahomes is way too focused on other stuff than worried about.
Nobody's gonna get asked. He's gonna get asked.
Of course he is, but he's gonna brush it off, and he's like, I got other. In the back of his mind, he's like, I got other things to be worried about. He gonna talk to his wife privately. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully.
I'm sure he will. You know what I'm saying? Mahomes seems like a type of dude. He don't want to be all in the media for real. So,
hey man,
he gonna talk to his wife privately, handle that business. He gonna be like, hey, I still got 2 more games we got to win. If you want to pop champagne,
right
at the Super Bowl, let's do it at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, spray it on your family next time.
And spray it on your family. You ain't got to spray it on the entire fans because like you said, you don't want to go home smelling like that, or you don't want to be smelling like that. You don't know what they got to be doing after the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be going out to a club or something smelling like champagne already or something.
Sticky as hell.
Sticky.
What? Get put up by the police, it's all trouble.